So welcome to the first session of 2019 for BJC 101. This is actually session number 20. So on the sheet, it's 101.2019. It's class 20 in 2019. So you have a handout, which would be a copy of the PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to do. So there's only one PowerPoint today, and that is the one that I'm going to do. And that just means that Greg and Donna don't have a PowerPoint. They're going to talk from their knowledge base. And along with the PowerPoint presentation, there's a couple of handouts that that I won't go over, but they are, I think they help align with some of the things that I may cover, and I'm looking for them. One was okay, it is right here. As I numbered them, the one is the sheet on what's the difference between extra work and additional work. We'll talk about that during my presentation. This one I think I've shared 4 or 5 times already, but some research I did and found out a lot of people really don't understand the difference between additional work and extra work. Number 2 is just a sheet that sort of outlines negative cash flow. And we'll talk about that a little bit just as part of understanding invoicing and collections and progress payments and all those things that go into being diligent with collecting money for the services you have rendered. Then there's a third sheet that's authored by this gentleman, Harvey Mackey, 4 ways to go the extra mile to gain success. I'll cover that briefly as well. So what we're going to do real quickly this morning, we won't need the entire time, and I'm sorry to disappoint you on that one, but we won't need the entire time to 11 o'clock. I probably only have maybe 30 to 40 minutes. I think I can get through even quicker. But what we talked about when we discussed what should we redress this year, we thought that it would be a good opportunity to look back at some of the things that we talked about over the last 5 years and pick some things that we continue to hear that we're constrained with. We have challenges and that remain problematic for us as small businesses. I probably could have picked 10 or 12, but in the interest of time, I just picked 3. As I'm talking, I want you to be able to raise your hand. You don't have to wait until I finish. If I happen to strike a nerve on anything, as I like to do, raise your hand and say, hey, that's me. How should I address this? Or I had to deal with this. I think I've met with everybody in this room. I can't say how many times over the last 5 years, and you know some of the detailed discussions that we've had and some of the strategy that I try to impart to you guys, all in an effort to make you better, to create best practices within your organization, and to help you obtain a certain level of results. None of the information that I have is new information, none of it, other than maybe there's a statistic or something, but all the general information is new, and I just want to redress it with you guys, and I think we'll be better at the end of the day for it.